This is Auntie Judy.
Your adopted son, Brian.
And your weird cousin, Chris.
And we just got done watching Happily Ever After. And when we are not together in the Magic Kingdom, we are geeking on WCW with
Love you, Daddy.
Bye.
Mama.
Put it on like it is.
Are you ready for a fun-filled hour of food favorites, resort hopping, and hanging out with Disney World geeks? It's now time to go geekin' on Walt Disney World. Here's our dad and co-host. Hollywood was impressed with his performance in crowd scenes at the Indiana Jones stunt show. He never misses an 11 a.m. margarita at the Mexican Pavilion. And Mike Wazowski is still raving about his performance as that guy over at Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Curtis Stone.
Welcome home, Disney World geeks. This week on the show, we're going to the Polynesian for a relaxing adult vacation on episode 235 of the Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast. I am your Geek and Family podfather, Curtis Stone, and we are the family-friendly father-daughter podcast, also featuring Mama, Auntie Judy, Soul Sister Holly, cousins Jen and EJ, and our Geek and Family will feed your passion for Walt Disney World by sharing our experiences and opinions, as well as others from our community of passionate Walt Disney World geeks. I'm so excited you're here with us listening to our show, and you're not a download to us. You're special, I know, because I've interviewed and talked with many of you. Geeky Disney people are awesome, and we consider you family, part of our Geekin' family. So join us every Monday as we share travel tips, resort reviews, and lots of food talk through our live trip reports, interviews with our Geekin' family members about their trips, and special guest roundtables on fun Disney World topics from Geekin' family members all around the world. We take pride in the awesome and positive community in our Geekin' family. So come join us to share in our love for Walt Disney World and each other, and I bet you'll learn something to try on your next vacation. If you're listening to podcasts to plan your Disney vacation, listen to the end of the show and we'll give you a free offer to get direct advice from our team of Disney travel experts. Hey geeks, this week on the show I chat with listener Alisa Mela, who had a relaxing family adult trip at the Polynesian Resort, it is my favorite resort. So had a lot of fun talking to Alisa, again, talking all about the Polynesian Resort. She goes with mom, so she's the mom, and she takes her girls over to crash the wedding pavilion at the Grand Floridian. We talk about food, of course, kimonos at the Swan, which I've heard a lot about. I used to hear a lot about that when I went to my Disney conference, my Lotus Sphere conference over at the Dolphin and Swan. It's good to hear all about kimonos. You know, one of the restaurants that I've always wanted to hear about, and this is kind of on my list of to-dos, and it's called Spice Road Table over at Epcot, over in the Moroccan Pavilion. You'll hear me talk about this, how I've always wanted to go over there, but there's never anyone over there. So really cool to hear all about Spice Road and how that worked out for Alisa. We talk about some of the lounges and wine tasting at Jico and the Nomad Lounge, a couple of my favorites, and definitely one of Mama and our favorite, the Brown Derby. She has lunch over at the lounge. During this chat, I mentioned how our live show with the Streetmosphere will be coming out, but it's actually already out, guys. It's episode 231. I'm way ahead on all of my podcast recordings. Tutto Gusto, another one of our favorite lounges over at Italy in the Epcot Pavilion. She tells us, this is one I've never eaten at, and I really would love to. I love Raglan Road for the entertainment. And of course, the Irish drinking scene. Love Irish pubs. So Raglan Road over at Disney Springs, we talk about. She does some ranking about the Flower and Garden Festival, which she was down there for, and kind of ranks it over the Food and Wine. Lindsay and I have talked about that in the past also. We talk about her quick service favorites, including Columbia Harbor House and Harambe Market, which is really fun over at Animal Kingdom, of course. And she did something special for the first time, Keys to the Kingdom tour. Now, I totally recommend that as your first tour if you're ever going to do a tour down in Disney World. Keys to the Kingdom tour, you get a lot of details on that. We also talk about other tours that we've had, and we talk about that for a little bit. Pixie dust moments, including a star encounter on the monorail, and some talk about some of my famous encounters with famous people. And then we finish up with some tips for newbies. And also, I got a big apology coming out to Brianna Lopez, and I've got a Facebook clip that we were doing this Friday night Facebook Live, which I've really been enjoying, having some great conversations with the geeks. And this week I've got a special add-on, about 15 minutes with Brianna Lopez talking about her first time to stay on property. Yes, it's really exciting. And she's a great super geek. She's going to be coming on to talk about that. That was recorded during our Facebook Live, so that will come out after we spend our relaxing spring break strolling and relaxing with Alisa Mela and her family down at Walt Disney World. Well, I recently reached out to listeners saying that I could really use some new people come on the show and do some trip reports. And I got quite a few people responded back to me. It's been fun talking to some new folks. With this, my next guest, I've really had fun. It was a little bit of an awkward moment. And we're going to laugh about it a little bit because I think this was the first time I wasn't sure that the person messaging me was over the age of 18. And I didn't know if that was a problem or not. But I asked her if she was on a college spring break, I think, for the trip to start the awkward conversation. But let's bring her on and talk more about this and her trip that she took to Disney World recently. She's been to Walt Disney World over 30 times, and she was predestined to be a Disney geek. She shares her birthday with Magic Kingdom and Epcot, and I didn't realize, but that's both October 1st, apparently. So she can tell me more about that. Her best Disney memory was the year she and her family were chosen to be the Grand Marshals in the 3 o'clock parade. Please give a warm Geek and Family welcome to Alisa Mela.
Hi, geeks.
Hey there. Alisa, how are you? I'm doing great. Thanks for reaching out to me, and I'm sorry for the awkward moment.
It gave me a chuckle.
Yeah, right. It's like when you get carded at the they look for my license when I buy beer at the grocery store. Oh. Yeah. But in this case, when I looked at your Facebook profile, which I often do for people just to see and try to get an idea, I look for if they have Disney stuff, Disney World stuff on there. Right. And in your case, I think all your pictures were of your family. So I couldn't tell which one of you was messaging me.
That's true. It could have been either of my daughters. So, I'm well over 18. And I know, sorry about the confusion there, stating we were on spring break. It's a hazard of being a teacher.
Oh, yes, that's great. Well, no problem at all. I do appreciate you reaching out to me. And what's your history with Walt Disney World?
I went for the very first time when I was in elementary school with my family, fell in love with it, but didn't get a chance to go back until much later. And my husband and I started heading down actually when we were in college because we had friends that were in school in Gainesville.
Oh, okay.
And then we would take day trips over to Walt Disney World, and we really enjoyed that, loved it. And then once we started a family, we started going down every couple of years. But when the kids were little, it was exhausting. So wasn't quite as frequent as we go now. And now that my girls are older, we head down several times a year.
Oh, do you?
We do, yeah.
Nice.
Anytime we can fit in a trip, I try.
When did you start listening to our podcast?
Gosh, I want to say it's probably been about a year or so now.
Very good.
Yeah.
Even though you're such a experienced traveler, do you get something out of our show?
I do. I think my favorite moments are listening to you when you're doing your coffee walks in the morning.
I love getting that feedback. I don't know why. It's funny. I hear that quite a bit. Why is that?
I don't know. I think it's just funny to hear your voice. You could definitely, it's like that sleepiness, but it's like that peaceful time in the morning when you're about. And I love that time when I'm in the parks and walking around the resorts. Yeah. So I don't know. I just make the connection with those. Good.
That's my intention there. So I'm glad to get that feedback. And I've been slowly releasing those. Right now I'm doing them like once a month. Alisa, I have 5 shows recorded right now. So you're like number 6, just to let you know. It's going to be a while.
Okay.
Probably before this one comes out to share with your friends and family. Well, who went on your trip and when did you go to Disney World recently? We're going to talk about the last one or we're going to go over?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We were there March 24th to the 31st. My husband and I and my 2 daughters. And then my older daughter has a really good friend who's kind of like an adopted child at this point. And she went down with us as well. I think that was her 3rd trip with us.
Yeah, that's great. We've done that too. We bring, especially when the kids get older, right?
Mm-hmm.
To bring a friend.
Yeah, it's great.
Are your kids getting to that age where they don't want to travel with mom and dad?
No. They still want to always go.
All right. Good.
It's nice, yeah.
Are they big Disney World fans too?
They absolutely are.
They're geeks.
They are definitely Disney geeks. My daughter, who's a senior this year, her and her friends are going down for senior week. Oh,
very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised. My oldest boy, Harry, he's 26 years old. And my wife, I'm not going to say she bugged him, but he went and he wrote back to us. They're very thoughtful now too. I think they kind of appreciate it a little more in some regard. And he said he likes going on vacation with us still. Yeah. So
I'm going to enjoy it as long as
I don't know. Yeah.
It.
I know it. Well, maybe I'll be bringing grandkids next. So
there you go.
Still keep it in the family. How was the crowds at that time? I was curious when you went in March.
The beginning of the week wasn't too bad. Leading up to the end of our trip, we left the day before Easter.
Okay.
It was starting to get a little bit more crowded. But I mean, it really wasn't too bad because we had just been there in December. We were there for Christmas.
Yeah, okay.
And that was crazy busy.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Just trying to add on fast passes or add dining. It was just
right.
It was crazy. I didn't feel that it was too bad.
This was a spring break, like a college spring break, was this? Or for your school? You're a teacher,
just high school, yeah. I teach elementary school. My husband's in a high school.
Okay, because we just had spring break here last week. Yeah, Judy was down there for her spring break.
Yeah, ours, we're lucky. We are in neighboring districts, so they usually end up having off at the same time.
I guess the spring breaks are different for schools, like high schools, and they're a little different all around the country.
Yeah, I think depending on where you are is when they have them.
I thought they were going to cancel spring break here. The winter was so horrible. Seemed like they were always off for snow breaks.
Yeah. Actually, my husband, it turns out, we had the vacation booked for a while. And then because we had so many snow days, his district actually canceled 2 of the days of spring break. So he ended up having to get special permission because they canceled a week before we were leaving.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready to talk about your resort and food. You got some good ones here. I know from our messaging, I know what resort you stayed at, and it's my favorite of all time. You just stayed at one resort, right?
Yes.
Okay. Which one is it?
The Polynesian.
Had you stayed there before?
No, this was our first time.
Oh, nice. And I see your DVC owners?
Correct.
So you stayed on points. Where's your home resort?
Our home resort, we have a couple contracts. So we own at Saratoga and at Boardwalk.
Okay. So have you been an owner for a while?
Yes. Okay. For about the past 10 years.
Okay. Kind of like us. Very nice. And first time at the Polynesian. You never stayed there at the regular non-DVC before? Yeah. So,
yeah, we were really excited about that.
So what'd you think of the Polynesian? What are some of the best features of that resort?
Oh, location by far. It was really nice to be right there across from the Magic Kingdom, close to the monorail, even getting to the other parks.
Yeah.
It seemed like none of the trips were too far.
Had you stayed on the resort loop before?
Yes, we have stayed at the Contemporary.
Okay.
We were there in the summer. for part of our stay.
All right. Very good. Bay Lake Tower, did you stay at?
We did. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
So, well, tell me, which one do you like better, Bay Lake Tower or Polynesian? Oh, there's the question that either I hang up on you or no, I'm just teasing you.
Okay.
We love them both. We love them very much. So tell me, what'd you think of between the two?
Okay. So I love the feel of the contemporary, like Bay Lake.
Yeah.
I love that you could just walk over to Magic Kingdom.
Okay. Yeah. Another location thing too. Yeah.
But I don't know. The Polynesian was a little bit more relaxing. Mm-hmm. And our building was in a really good location because we were not far from the bus stop.
Yes.
And we weren't far from the walking path over to the TTC either.
Right.
I don't know. They're kind of equal. I can't pick one.
Really? Okay.
I can't.
I like I love the vibe. I love the Polynesian vibe for sure. Which building were you in?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask me this. And I
They're hard
with
names.
A T, and now I completely forget. Te Loco or something.
I don't even remember. I can't remember the ones. I think they have two buildings.
Turkalao, I want to say.
Turkey Lao.
Yeah.
I know. They're hard. And I think they have two buildings for DVC. I remember.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I remember the one I stayed in was the first one they completed. It's like you said, it's closer to it's closer to the TTC, and you come right out and those bungalows are right there. Don't you love that walk along the water?
Yes, I do.
We were talking about coffee walks, right?
Yeah.
Listen to my coffee walks along the DVC water. This is one of my favorite walks there.
When we were walking down by the bungalows, I just wanted to be able to go in and see them.
You can, we did do a tour of them when we were there. You can get a tour if you go into the main building there, where the DVC desk is. Mm-hmm. And they ask them because they will, not a little late right now, but for you guys listening, if you're staying at the Polynesian, or if you're not, you can ask to usually get a tour. I know they were. I don't know. I would imagine they still do.
Yeah. We were like everybody else hoping when we checked in that they were like, oh, you've been upgraded. But
yeah, I usually get that from people that come on my show, but it's, I don't know that I've seen that big of an upgrade.
No.
Although,
it didn't happen.
Who was it? Len Testa, who's a famous Disney guy, right? Everybody knows Len Testa if you know Disney
touring plans.
And we had him on. He told a cute story of staying at the bungalows. I think he did one night. All right. Yes. How about the pools? Did you try the pools?
We did not go into the pool swimming, but we definitely took advantage of the pool bar.
Okay.
It was right across from our building. So we actually went in several times and tried some of their drinks that they had there.
Very nice. Which one? There's just two pool bars.
We were in the the quiet, I guess they considered the quiet pool.
Yeah. I love that spot. They reimagined that recently.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. And tell me about the room.
Yeah.
What'd you like about the room?
It seems more spacious to me than most of the studios that we've stayed in before.
Yeah.
And because we had my daughter's friend with us, we needed a place that slept 5. And what I really liked about that was they had, the bed and then the sofa bed, but then they also had like that little kind of like trundle bed under the TV.
Right. Yes.
So that was nice. And then it has this split, like the 2 bathrooms.
Yes. 2 bathrooms. Perfect.
Which was fantastic.
Let me do the math. There was 4 women in the room. That's probably a good thing.
And my poor husband. Exactly. So
odd man out.
Yeah, exactly. There's the first bathroom it's a full bathroom, and then the second one's just a shower and sink. But
it's very good.
Having that really came in handy. Mom
was just telling me recently, she had this real face, and she's like, I wish they had built 2 bedrooms in Polynesian.
I know.
She's upset that they have the deluxe, but they are, like you said, I think that's one of my favorite deluxes, just with the 2 bathrooms. And we had a family of 5 when we went with the 5, and Disney's really stepped up the game for people that have 5 for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's great. Did you try any of the quick service there?
We did. The one night, we actually have family that lives down in Florida.
Okay.
They try and come in and visit us a lot of times if we're there. So my husband's sister came up for the day with her son, and we weren't able to go into the parks and things. So we were just utilizing the resort. So the one for dinner, we got food at Captain Cook's.
Right.
But then we actually took it out into the patio for Trader Sam's.
Yeah.
So we were able to eat the food from there, but then order some of the drinks from Trader Sam's and enjoy the music that was going on the patio.
Did they have a live player there?
They did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Cool. Which was really nice. He was doing like the Hawaiian music and Polynesian music.
I think that's a great spot. I haven't sat down there. I walked by it last time I was going through the Polynesian. Well, we're going to get into food. Now, anything else about the resort that you want to point out? Mm-hmm.
We just found that the cast members there were all great. Yeah. Very friendly and welcoming.
Absolutely.
We liked the idea of just being able to walk right onto the monorail, take the boat, because we did both. And actually, our first day there, we walked from, which I didn't realize like how easy it was, but we walked from the Polynesian over to the Grand Floridian.
Right.
On the path, and we got to stop. We stopped into the wedding pavilion because we'd never seen that up close and personal. And I like that you could easily walk to the two.
Could you walk into the wedding pavilion, into the building?
Yeah, it was open. So my girls were like, we shouldn't be going in here, but the doors were open and we had no problem. We walked in. We actually took some pictures, and
I never even thought to do that. Yeah, I never even thought to do that because I did stay at that DVC building there for the Grand Floridian, and then did that walk. Love that walk. That's a great,
it was really
relaxing
nice.
walk through there. Okay, yes, our favorite topic is food, right?
Sure.
Did you have some great meals? Did you try some of the meals there at my favorite restaurants at the Polynesian?
We actually did not. We didn't eat anywhere in the Polynesian. I had a whole list of foods and things that I wanted to try, and just you know how it goes. You think you're going to be able to do everything, and then before you know it, vacation's over. I definitely wanted to try the bread pudding at Ohana.
Yeah,
did not get a chance to do that.
Have you ever been there before?
A very long time ago when my girls were little.
Yeah. Oh, yes. You got to go back there sometime.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Did you have some new ones that you tried? And what were some of your favorites for restaurants?
Actually, yeah, we did. One of the first ones that we tried that was new for us was Kimonos, which is a sushi restaurant over in the Swan.
Right. I've heard of that. Well, when I used to do the conference that was in the Dolphin and the Swan, that I talk about often, and that was always talked about very favorably, but I've never actually eaten a lot of places in the Dolphin and the Swan, to be honest with you. So I remember one time I tried, and there was a buffet in there we tried to get into, and I don't know, they were opening up late or something. But anyways, what'd you think of Kimonos?
It was great.
Good.
We didn't have a reservation. We were leaving studios and heading to Epcot, and we were like, let's just stop in and give it a try. And we had no problem. We walked in, sat down right away.
Right.
It is kind of neat how you order, because they give you like a menu, but you write on it, so you can pick the different things that you want.
Oh yeah,
kind of submit it that way,
like a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, like a really kind of like a traditional sushi type place.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And it was fantastic. It was really, really good.
You have sushi then, right?
Love sushi, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my whole family actually eats it, which is nice. So
yeah,
it's not a really big restaurant.
Oh, all right.
It's not, real big, but I would definitely recommend it. It's definitely on our to-do list.
I bet a lot of those you don't need a reservation for. I have this feeling, unless some big conferences there or something. I think they're overlooked.
Sure. I know we've eaten at Blue Zoo many years ago, and that we did have a reservation for.
Yeah, I don't want to say that as a rule. I think they're overlooked, though. I don't hear.
I think so too.
Yeah, a little bit tucked away. They're a little bit out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a good. Anything else besides sushi? Or what else did you have there? Is there anything else that you're on the menu that you?
No, we pretty much. Yeah. I don't think that they had much else aside from.
Okay, gotcha.
And that's where our focus mainly was. So if there was other things, I really wasn't paying attention.
Very good. All right, give me another one.
Another place that we tried this year was the Spice Road Table.
Right.
In Epcot.
That one is funny to me because I remember when they make announcements, they got something new opening. And when this one was opening, it's not like when Disney Springs was, Disney Springs opens like every week. There's a new restaurant that opens up. When Spice Road Table was announced, it was so exciting. Hey, it's in World Showcase, my favorite place. And it's near the lake. And I was so excited to go there. And then I started seeing some reviews where people really weren't using it very much. And then when every time I've walked by it, there was no line. There's nobody in there because is it kind of like outdoor-ishy except for the canopy, right?
That's what I thought as well.
Yeah.
I thought it was just that side off to the left that's outdoors.
Right.
But actually, I was surprised because when we went in, we went to the right and there's a small room back there.
Okay.
But they have like these big, huge windows that you can easily see the lagoon from.
Nice.
And we sat right at one of the big windows and it worked out great because we ended up being able to watch and listen to illuminations at the end of our dinner.
Okay, so you're there. Yeah, that is a great tip though, for sure. I had someone recently say the same thing. They booked it just for that seating. Mm-hmm. Was it crowded in there, or were you all alone like when I usually walk by it?
It wasn't too crowded. There were some other tables in there with us. And it was funny because my husband was really hesitant to go. We had eaten in Morocco's other restaurant years ago.
Yeah.
And it was okay. But it wasn't anything that like drew us back.
Yeah.
So I've been wanting to try Spice Road Table and he's always been like, I'm not sure.
Right.
So finally I'm like, you know what, I'm going to make the ADR for this one and we're going to give it a shot. So even leading up to going, he was just like, what are we going to eat?
Whatever. Yeah.
But it actually, he really liked it. He was pleasantly surprised.
Is he adventurous?
He actually is an adventurous eater.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure where the disconnect was there for a while.
It's like when they bring me to Garden Grill. Alisa. My wife and Judy, we're going to Garden Grill again. Like, again? And then when I get there, it's always fantastic.
Right. So I think he would definitely go back. Our server was fantastic. He couldn't have been any nicer and more accommodating.
Awesome.
The food was very good. Lots of great choices. I think if I were to go back, I probably would do more of a bunch of appetizers.
Okay.
Because they all sounded so good. There were so many different ones to choose from.
Do you remember what you had there?
We started out with actually a plate of wine, which was nice because tasting them from different places.
Yeah, that's always good.
Which was, I wasn't expecting to like have that choice when we got there. So that was nice. And we had the grilled shrimp as an appetizer. And then for dinner, we had, I forget what it was called, but it was like basically a grilled like meat platter. There was a couple different meats on there. And that was really good. Pretty much, I think we all ended up ordering that. I don't know why. That's what was so funny. And we had one other appetizer, and I cannot remember what it was right now. So, you know what it was? I think it was some kind of baked cheese. I want to say maybe like a brie. Yeah. Yeah. So everything was very good.
Well, when I think of Spice Road Table, I think of lamb. Not that I've ever had it before. Mm-hmm. It kind of scares me off a little bit. But I always think of a mealy kind of meat.
Earthy,
yeah. That's a good word for it, too. Well, so it was good. Would you recommend it?
I actually would.
Nice.
I would say if you're on the fence, give it a try because we had a great experience.
Oh, that's great. And I know people really enjoy the quick service there in Morocco. Mm-hmm. And I've heard good things about I don't know is it Marrakesh or something like that, the restaurant? I can't think of the restaurant.
I think so, yes.
Something like that. I say my wife's not interested in doing it. I'll say, why don't we try that one? We've never tried that. It's probably the only one we've not eaten at in World Showcase. And for that reason alone. But I think I would do Spice Road Table, like you said. I like the atmosphere and the spot where it's at, for sure.
Yeah, it was actually the room we were in was beautiful. I thought nicely decorated.
Yeah. How was the weather in end of March? Was it still cold?
You know what? It was up and down. We had some cooler days and then some really hot days. Yeah. So the mornings and nights were a little bit cooler. And then pretty much in the days we were able to do shorts and stuff. Like I said, there was like 1 or 2 days when it was a little bit cooler where you needed a jacket.
Okay, good.
It was really inconsistent.
All right, let's keep eating. We got more stuff.
Okay.
What else did you try?
Oh, and then we went back to some old favorites.
Tell me.
We definitely always we hit the Nomad Lounge in Animal Kingdom when we're down there.
Yeah, is that a favorite of yours too?
I love it.
What is it about that place?
I don't know.
I was trying to explain it. I mean, I just said it's relaxing.
It is.
We had our geek meet there. If you look at our picture on Facebook.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
What a great place for that. I mean, unless they're going to kick me out when I bring so many people in there. But other than that, they didn't give me any dirty looks. It's when you just sitting on the couches. And is there a drink there that appeals to you? I couldn't think of something particular. I always have a beer.
I had a wine this time because actually it was funny. A couple days prior to going there, my husband and I did wine tasting at Gico.
Oh, yeah.
They do that on Wednesdays afternoons.
Yeah.
And we had tried a wine there, and they ended up having it on the menu at the Nomad Lounge.
Yeah, not surprising, right? Because Chico's over at Animal Kingdom Lodge, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not much of a wine connoisseur, but I mean, I'm trying. Lisa, I'm trying. But I do like sweet wines. They have jam jars. The one I like. I would have said,
okay.
Hey, Alisa, guess what? I had jam jar at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, and they had it also in Nomad Lounge. But
I like all different kinds of wines. Yeah. I started out with, pretty much, I remember years ago, just the white Zinfandel, and then slowly went to whites, and now I love reds. So,
yeah, was it a good one? They had.
Oh yeah, it was fabulous. We've
beautiful.
There's not many wines that I've tried that I don't like.
Was it like a South African wine?
It was definitely, it was a South African wine, and I don't recall the name of it.
Oh, that's okay. That's a great place to have a glass of wine for sure. Yeah. All right. Well, we skipped over to the lounge. We got to keep eating before we hit the lounges. What else?
Oh, well, we ate when we were there too.
Oh, so. Yeah. You had.
I think we ordered one of almost everything that was on the menu.
Yeah, great charcuterie board, don't they?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Of course, we also hit the Brown Derby Lounge.
Oh, yes.
For lunch one day.
It's a favorite. Oh, you did the lunch at the lounge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I recommend that on the podcast all the time.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I knew that hearing that through the podcast, and we'd been there before. So we got there right when the lounge was opening.
Right.
To make sure we could get a spot. And good thing we did, because literally 5 minutes after we sat down, we started a trend, and
I agree.
Everybody was coming in.
Was it like noontime or earlier?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was right at noon.
They got a different little gate there that you got to come in on the side. That's there. Did you get any Streetmosphere come in on you like we did?
No.
I don't know that I have a live Trip Report stuff still to come out, and I actually recorded sitting there, and one of the Streetmosphere ladies came. Holly Burkase and her mom was with us. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, they'll stroll through there at times. They'll go through the restaurant too.
Oh yeah, they're a hoot. They're always so fun to watch.
Love them. Right. Yeah, so that's a good spot, right?
Yeah. So we, I think we got the sliders.
Yes.
My kids are always like, "Can we get the cheese board?" So we got that. My husband and I had the margarita flight, which was very good.
That's a popular item there. Absolutely. Yeah. Yes. I like the Scotch flight there. It's funny. I always want to get a Scotch flight like in the UK pavilion, and I've done it, but I don't know. I always go to the Brown Derby Lounge. My wife loves that place, so that's usually where I get my Scotch flight. But that's the only reason why. They have like the Macallan, what do they call Macallan, 18, 16, and I don't know. They're all very good. That and a beer, and I'm good to go.
Now my husband would be right there with you, so I'll have to tell him that you recommend the Scotch flight there. Yeah,
they're probably the same everywhere, right? It's the same kind of high-end.
I don't know.
High-end Scotch, any place you probably go to, any of the lounges, but it's a nice spot to have that.
It really is, yeah.
Makes for good podcasting too. All right.
Most of the other places that we went to were kind of like our usual. Oh, again, of course, we stopped at Tutto Gusto and
perfect.
Had some wine there and a couple, cheese plate things.
That is one of my favorite. You've heard us do lounge shows. That is a big favorite. Isn't that a great spot?
We love it there.
I know this is funny. A lot of people that don't even know about it.
We usually try and head in when we see the dark rain clouds coming.
Lindsay and I got stuck. We were, matter of fact, I'm trying to remember. I think the order of events was we could see it coming, and I think we did a last minute reservation for the pizza place there. Mm-hmm. We had, and it rains in Florida, like the sheets of rain, and just getting from the restaurant over to Tutto Gusto. We said, well, we can't go out walking around World Showcase now, can we? So we'll have to go get a wine flight. That is a big favorite of ours. It was really fun I wish they would do this again. Maybe it was too much work. Maybe it was too much on the workers, but they had the after hours at Epcot.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that, and we just never got the chance to do it. Yeah, I remember what you're talking about, that you could stay a little bit later, and it was a certain price, right? And then you got...
Yes, exactly. We did that one, and it was after Illuminations, and it was kind of fun walking out of the park when it was empty.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I was a little afraid we were going to get a ride home. It was that kind of empty. Like we were the only ones on the bus.
Oh, that's nice.
That was cool.
Yeah.
And they were bringing back the big ball, the world ball that they use for Illuminations.
Yeah.
You know how the bridge is there and the bridge was up? We had to wait for that. It was funny. All right. And what are some of your favorite restaurants then?
Some of our favorites, the ones that we often, a lot of times we'll go back to Via Napoli.
Okay.
There's great pizza. I like the atmosphere of that restaurant as well.
I like hearing that.
So we tend to do that one quite a bit. We actually ate at Raglan Road this trip.
Oh, okay. Was that the first time?
We hadn't eaten that in a while.
Oh, okay.
No, we had gone several years ago, and I really like it. The food was great, but we have not been lucky with seating there.
Okay.
The first time we were in like this back room, and you could not see entertainment.
That would disappoint me because I love the entertainment.
Exactly. I mean, you could hear it. It was still entertaining, but you go in there, you want to see the dancers and things. And then this time we were sat in one of the booths, like very close to the front.
Right.
But can't see anything because you're pretty much in like this little alcove.
Oh, yeah. I do love that place.
Yeah, their bread pudding is worth it though.
I've not eaten there.
Oh,
I've
you
not
have
had
to go
dinner.
try it.
I have not. Another one my wife's not interested in, and I always put that, she lets me pick one every time we go. Yeah, everyone gets to pick their choice.
Yeah.
That one was on my list, and then I ended up changing it to Olivia's over Old Key West, which was a big hit with everybody that was with us. But Lindsay and I, we went in there and just enjoyed the lounge, the dancing, and was there early. Love that music. I love the Irish music.
Yeah, and that is, that's the draw there. But their food is actually really, really good.
Yeah, good.
We had the fish and chips, which is, it's very good. Like I said, the bread pudding is definitely save room for that.
That's all around Disney World. Bread pudding is pretty popular, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, it's funny. I don't know why.
I think it's one of those things, like, I don't know anywhere, like, near home.
Right.
That I could get that. So it's one of those things that when you're there.
Yeah, and you can get it just about everywhere, it seems like. If you're going to buffets and stuff, they have it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Think about it. I mean, it's famous for Ohana, for sure.
Yeah.
Too. All right. French onion soup, too, I seem to.
Yeah, that's a big one, too.
Which I love. All right. Yeah, give me one more. Actually, after you do that, I want to hear what your favorite quick service. Do you do some quick service when you go, too?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, at this time, of course, a lot of the quick service that we did was at the Flower and Garden booth.
Oh, perfect. Oh, Flower and Garden was open. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's my favorite. I absolutely love it.
Nice.
Beautiful down there at that time.
Absolutely.
And like when I compare it to, because we've been for food and wine as well.
Yeah.
I think I personally prefer Flower and Garden. Yeah,
Lindsay and I have talked about that same thing. What's it for you that makes Flower Garden a little bit over? I
like
better.
All the flowers and things that are out. I think it's beautiful, especially that one big like carpet or quilt, like they call it, that's under the monorail around the waterway between World Showcase and Future World.
Yeah,
I feel like it's not quite as crowded.
I totally agree. It's one of the reasons.
But you still get to try all the great foods, you know?
Exactly. They have some great booths. Do you remember some of the foods you tried?
I think we tried something everywhere.
All good?
Everything was fantastic. Yeah. They had like a new Honey Bistro booth that was really good.
Honey Bistro?
Yeah.
What did they serve there?
What did we get there? See, they're all running together now. They had like a mascarpone cheesecake that we had there. That was really good.
Oh, cheesecake, yeah. Nice.
And I want to, what was the other thing that was there that we got? But I think that was like one of our first stops, and it was a big hit.
Let me see if your husband's like me, because I love the smokehouse, and I have no idea why they don't just keep that thing there all year round.
I know.
The big smoker where you can get.
I think we tried everything there.
Oh, yeah. They have ribs, right? And burnt ends.
We got those, yep.
Yeah.
They had two things with the burnt ends, I believe. And then they had that really good chocolate molten cake thing. And of course, they always have really great beer choices for my husband.
Exactly. I love that spot. That was a good one.
Yep, absolutely.
I always say that the restaurant is like a McDonald's for the American Pavilion with burgers. I'd rather have the smokehouse any day. It's more representative of America.
Oh, absolutely. I think so. I agree with you 100%.
That one stands out for me. I'm thinking about the festival itself. Yeah. I'm thinking of the butterfly garden.
Yeah, it's so cute in there.
I like that. And I love the waterfalls. That's a very peaceful little exhibit there. And the Garden Rocks concert series. I love that.
Yes. Now that one,
do you remember?
Who was playing?
You didn't get a chance to see them?
No. Them we did not see this year. I know when we were there in the fall, we got to see the Village People, which was a lot of fun.
That's great.
Yeah, but we did not get to see who was playing when we were there this time.
All right. What's some of your favorite quick service around Disney World?
My favorite quick service. Well, I would say in Magic Kingdom, we like Casey's. That's always like a go-to. That's a go-to for us. Either that or Columbia Harbor House.
Those are two of my favorites.
Yeah, we really like both of those. I like, sneaking upstairs in Columbia Harbor House and
exactly looking over
what's going on.
Yeah, that little lookout. That's like a hidden spot.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can see everyone going underneath you're kind of like on a bridge there. Is that what I want to call it?
Yeah.
You can see everyone coming from Fantasyland.
And I remember when they were redoing the new Fantasyland and building the Rapunzel's bathrooms there.
Right.
I remember sitting up there one time and like trying to peek out and see what was going on.
Look over the walls.
Yeah.
That's great. Yes. What's your favorite Columbia Harbor House?
We switch up a lot there.
Right. Yeah.
I like the fried fish platter with shrimp but a lot of times we'll get like the tuna sandwich there.
I like that too.
Oh yeah. Can't go wrong in those regards. I think that's the place that also has the chili that my younger daughter seems to like.
I know they have a clam chowder.
Maybe it was that what was there, but I thought they had a chili too, or at least they might used to have had it if they don't still have it there. Any
love for my lobster roll?
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever tried that there.
Then you've not tried everything.
Yeah.
You missed the best one.
Yeah. I don't think that we've ever tried that there.
Yeah, it's good.
I'll have to try that next time.
There you go.
Back.
I gave you a tip. All right. Did we cover the food pretty good?
Oh, well, at Animal Kingdom, my favorite counter service it's that little area that's most recently built. It's over by like the sweet shop that they put in. And it's a couple different counter services in one.
Oh, yeah. The Harambe. Is that the Harambe Market?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What'd you have over there? What do you like over there?
I like to get their, it's like a chicken gyro, however you say that.
Yeah.
Gyro. We usually like that. Now, this time, though, we actually tried Flame Tree.
Right.
Because I remember you were talking about that, and I wanted to really try those pulled pork fries.
Yeah. Pork nachos or?
It was really good, but it was so crowded that day. I think we were in line for a good 40 minutes.
No doubt. Yeah, I probably would bypass it if the line was that bad.
Yeah. So.
I think they've got a lot of ribs and same kind of fare at the Harambe market too. I've always noticed that. I've never eaten over there. I always looked at the menu. It seemed like they had I know they had ribs for sure.
Yeah. I end up getting the same thing all the time. But what's really nice is we didn't realize it at first, but even though they have like 4 or 5 different windows, you can order any of the menu items from any of the windows.
I thought so. That threw me a little bit. It's like, it looks like the menu's the same no matter where you go.
Right. And then I think in the beginning you thought you had to go to one place for the sausage and one place for, the ribs or whatever. But no, it's actually
it's all the same.
Fairly easy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Glad to hear that.
Yeah.
All right. My next question for you. Now, you've been going for over 30 times. Did you do anything new for the first time?
We did.
All right. That's good to know for veterans.
Yeah, we absolutely did. We, for the first time, because we were waiting for my younger daughter to be old enough, we got to do the Keys to the Kingdom tour.
All right. Excellent.
Because you have to be 16, so.
Right. So it was everyone over 16 then?
Yep.
Excellent. So you booked that ahead of time, no problem?
Yeah, no problem at all.
Early in the morning? Did you go in before the park opened?
Our tour time was at 9.
All right.
So we had to be in there by 8:30, but the park was already open because we didn't have to, go any special way or anything.
Okay.
So you check in over near Tony's Town Square, like in that same building.
Right. Yep.
You check in and, they give you your water for the day to walk around with and a headset. And you also they do feed you lunch when you're on the tour because it's a couple hours long. I think it's like 5 hours. Yeah, So you get to pick your lunch before you go out and start too.
Yeah. Where did they have lunch?
We actually ended up eating at Pecos Bill's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, it's a little different. It's been a while since I did that tour. We did the Marceline tour and it started in the same area. And I think the Keys, now that you say that, I think the Keys of the Kingdom people were there. When we did the tour, it started at the town hall, city hall.
Oh, okay.
And we kind of met over there, but it's all good. Was this the first time doing a tour?
No, we've done some different tours, like Animal Kingdom. We did the Wild Africa Trek a couple years ago, which was amazing.
Yeah, I did that one too. Yeah.
That was just great. We've done the Behind the Seeds tour.
Okay.
My husband and I did 2 different Segway tours. One was at Epcot when they used to do that.
I know. That's the one I missed. I know they stopped. That one bothers me that they stopped. I would have loved to have done that. I'm afraid Mama probably would have fell on her butt for sure.
That's
probably why they stopped doing it.
Faster than you think you're going to, but it is kind of neat.
They used to have where even after they stopped the tour, they had Segways over there, and you could practice with them. Remember, like in interventions. Yeah. But I don't know. I haven't seen them around at all, to be honest with you.
I don't think they have them anymore.
Yeah, that's funny.
And then we actually did a Segway tour over at Fort Wilderness as well. They were off-roading Segways.
You gotta be careful going off-roading in Florida.
Yeah,
that's
but
great.
That was fun. They actually were a lot smoother than I thought. I thought I'm gonna knock myself right off of this thing, but
it was not too hard, huh?
No, they went over bumps and things rather well. So,
well, let's get back to the Keys of the Kingdom because that's the big one. I think that's the one everyone should do first if they're going to do one.
Definitely.
That's the one. You really learn about Walt and his dream of Disney World, don't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah. How's the tour guide?
Oh, she was great. She was really her name was Mackie. She was very bubbly and just really informative.
Right.
Very friendly. I felt bad for her at one point. They took us backstage and we were in the big garage where they house the 3:00 parade.
Right. Out behind. That's out behind Splash Mountain, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. So you went back in that little road back there. And as she's talking, they were in there testing some of the parade floats, and music was playing and things were spinning. And in the garage, they have these massive ceiling fans, like industrial size ones. And she's talking and everything's, all happy and magical. And all of a sudden we hear this bang and a bird had flown into the ceiling fan, ricocheted off of one of the floats, and is just laying on the floor in front of us all. And we're all just like shocked that it just happened. It was too far away. We couldn't do anything. And there was nothing to be done at that point. But she was trying so hard to kind of deflect.
Oh, she tried to ignore it?
What's that?
She tried to ignore it?
I think she tried to kind of make a joke like, it's animatronic bird. It's not,
wow.
It's not real. Nothing to see here.
Oh, wow.
I know, it was just one of those.
That's something that would happen to me.
Yeah, we'll never forget the tour because of that.
There's a memorable moment.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, behind the magic. That's cool. Well, I remember doing that. Do you remember a favorite story? I'll tell you one of my stories that I thought was so great when I did this tour. Even when you read stuff about Walt, you think you know it all, whatever. But this particular story, she was explaining to us how when they did Disneyland, they certainly made some mistakes. They learned from building Disneyland, and Walt was excited about Disney World in Florida because of all the space that he'd have. And they could actually improve on what they did with Magic Kingdom. And that's why they built the corridors underneath, so the park, and they could do that kind of thing. The story they were talking about was the garbage disposal. Walt said, this would be really good to his brother Roy. He's having a conversation. He says, let's just have a hole in the ground and people will throw their garbage in, and then we'll have this machine that just like a vacuum sucks it out to the back of the park. And no one will ever see anyone picking up trash in my Magic Kingdom. Roy being the practical one of the two. And he says, well, that's a good idea, Walt, but what if, God forbid, some valuables go down there and our guests, we want our guests to always have a good day. If those get sucked out in the back, they're not going to be too happy, but we'll never find the valuables. Or God forbid, a kid falls down into the hole and he gets sucked back. That's like Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory. But he said, okay, so actually and she was explaining that story because they actually they show how the garbage goes into a regular garbage barrel, and then they take the barrel backstage and they throw it they sift through the garbage to make sure there's no valuables, and then they suck it out into the back of the park, and they show you where that happens back behind Splash Mountain. So that was always one of my favorite stories. Do you remember any particular from the tour?
She was just talking about that and joking about how it's, she was teasing that it was going to be the tours. We were going to go for a ride in there, and
in the garbage.
In the garbage thing. I don't remember any that really stick out. I feel like a lot of the things I kind of knew or had heard before, just because going so often and being a huge Disney fan and listening to different podcasts and reading different books and stuff. Yeah. It was neat to hear the stories being told and being able to make that connection to ones that I had already kind of known.
Sure. And what was your experience going? Did you get a chance to go down below?
We did. We went down into the utilidors. Yeah. I was afraid, like, is it going to ruin the magic? But it really didn't. Like I thought it was just really cool to see the inner workings of things and seeing, it really is a workplace, like that's, I think what hit me the most was because they had the signs that you would see back in a break room and everybody walking to where they need to be. It's
kind of like a factory setting.
Yeah, it really was. Yeah. And I would love to, at some point in my life, when I retire, work for Disney in some regard. Cool.
Yeah.
I kind of, it looked very welcoming and organized and put together. So it was nice. It was nice to see that.
All right. So everyone enjoyed the tour then?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Had a great time.
All right. Perfect. Any interesting stories and pixie dust moments or unexpected things?
We did not have like anything. We had simple things like my daughters where they went to buy a churro and they're graduating. My daughter's graduating this year, her and her friend, and they had their graduation cap Mickey ears on.
Oh, okay,
and one of the cast member was like, "Oh, here, I'm going to give you another one. Congratulations!" They got a lot of congratulations as we were going through the parks from guest and cast members. We had a really great time just with PhotoPass and trying to get as many pictures as possible. We always try and stop and see Gaston. I think he's our favorite.
Oh, he was not there when I was there last time. Yeah,
he's a hoot. You have to interact with him.
Absolutely,
he always makes it fun.
Yeah, he's one of the best ones.
Yeah, we met Mary Poppins in Magic Kingdom for the first time.
Oh yeah,
and she was having a little fun with my husband, like kind of
really
giving him a little bit of a hard time, which was fun. It was
nice.
It was nice to observe, and just things like that. Now it was funny because we did have a star moment that we saw. It was funny. We were on the monorail heading over. I forget where we were going. My family, we were kind of separated, sitting across from one another. I look up and a family gets on and I look at the woman and I'm like, wow, she looks really familiar. And I realized it was, now I don't know if you remember this, but we're big Survivor fans. We've been watching Survivor since forever. So we watched it way back when Boston Rob was on, and that's where he actually met his wife, Amber. And we look up and it's them with their 4 kids. And I'm texting my family. So the Boston Rob's on the car with us. But I felt uncomfortable, like saying, hey, I didn't want to interrupt their vacation, and I just felt awkward. I didn't know what to say to them. So we were just all staring, and I'm texting them, stop staring at them, kind of thing. And then when they got off the monorail, we were like, oh my God, should have said hi. But in the moment,
it's
it was
awkward,
just
isn't it?
funny.
Yeah.
It is. I didn't know what to say. Like, what do you say? Oh, hey, you're Boston Rob. And he's, would have been like, yeah, I am,
So I know the show, but what role did they play on the show?
He was the woman that is now his wife. She actually ended up winning one season.
Okay.
And they were both contestants, and he's been on several times. And then they were on The Amazing Race. We watched that.
Oh yeah, my wife loves that show.
Yeah,
she watches
they had they've had their own reality show briefly here and there.
Oh yeah, no one else noticed them, huh? It's too bad someone else can't break the ice for you, right?
I know. And then you're going, oh, I should have said something, but what are you going to do?
I've talked about some of the famous people I've seen. The one that was awkward like that to me, I was getting on the plane in Hartford, and maybe you would know. I mean, the UConn women's basketball coach, Gino Auriemma, he's probably the most winningest coach of all time in college basketball. Mm-hmm. And I never rush to get on the plane. I know it's leaving. I know I'm getting on it, and everyone else jumps up, and I'm always the last one. And I hate waiting. So he comes a little bit late, and it's just him and me, last 2 getting on the plane. And I'm having that same awkward going down. I got it. I mean, I'm a big basketball fan.
Yeah.
If I don't say something, I'm going to really kick myself. And I finally said something really stupid, like, hey, great game last night or something. And luckily I did watch the game, and he was on we actually started talking a little bit. My sister-in-law was there too, and she knew him. She followed the basketball team.
Oh, okay.
And so he was on his way to speak. He was just going down to the airport, at the hotel at the airport, to speak to a bunch of other college coaches, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was, I saw Jimmy Carter come in, but the Secret Service would never let me get close enough to talk to him. So that was not an awkward, it was a starstruck moment kind of thing.
Yeah, we've seen people from afar. And when we were there one summer, it was Vanna and Pat Sajak were there.
Oh, yeah.
But you couldn't get anywhere near them. And, we've seen different things like that. But just have them standing there right in front of me. But I was kicking myself, like you said. I should have just said something. But of course, after it's all said and done, you think of all these things that you could have said.
That's right. But yeah, it kind of takes you back, right?
Yeah.
You don't.
Because you're not expecting it.
Exactly. I'll tell you another famous one. This wasn't at Disney World, but I was at some guys were. It was a bachelor party, I think, and it was on the Connecticut shore. We went golfing before going out doing whatever we were going to do that night. We're on the golf course. We're just putting into the hole, and this woman and man are riding their bikes around the hole. Really, there was like a little path there, and I could hear the voice, and it was a very distinctive voice. It was Katharine Hepburn.
Oh,
I mean, she was just like feet from me.
wow!
I mean, it wasn't a thing where I could talk to her, but so that goes back. That's like 30 years ago.
Yeah,
but you're like, wow, that's a big star.
That is a big one,
right? And she lived right there. She had a house right there. Her house was right there on the shore next to this golf course. So, yeah, good fun. You definitely, when you're in Disney World, you could very likely, although they do VIP a lot of people too.
Mm-hmm. But you have to keep your eyes open because you never know. And it's funny that I even recognized them because literally I usually miss that kind of stuff. I'm so bad at that.
Lindsay had a weird one that may people might not know, but she liked this band from the UK. I'm not sure how this is when she was in high school. She knew this band. It was kind of like a boy band kind of thing. Mm-hmm. McFly was their name. That just came to me. And there was something where like one of the lead singer's sisters, she knew they were going to be there. And we saw him at the Magic Kingdom. And she's like, Dad, that's so-and-so's sister. And that's his mom. And I want to walk up and say hi. I said, go do it. You never get another chance. And she did. She walked up. She goes, "Hey, I'm a big fan of your brothers." And they were so nice. They were really, yeah, it was actually, that was exact words for it. It was very sweet. She said, "Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, we come to Disney." She knew that he was a big Disney World fan. I think they had DVC and stuff. So good stuff.
That's funny. And I'm sure he would have been gracious, but like I said, I was just kind of taken aback. And
yeah, it's not like he's not like famous, right? No. So he probably doesn't get noticed a lot.
Yeah, right. Maybe they would have been glad somebody to notice them.
Of course, I had that moment getting off of Flight of Passage, and someone says to me, "You're Kurt Stone, aren't you?" Yeah. It was a woman whose husband I work with, but she knew me from the podcast too, because that's funny. They've been on the podcast. All right, let's see. Where was I? Any other family special moments?
We always, every time we go down, whether it's for Flower and Garden or Food and Wine, we'll do like whatever hunt is going on at the time. Like they had an egg hunt where you just walk around and look for the different eggs in the different pavilions.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
So we always try and do like selfies with them and that kind of stuff. My daughter and her friend they're both in the choir at school. And so they love going and see the Voices of Liberty.
Yeah, aren't they great?
Yeah, so we tried to do that several times. And of course, they're young girls, and there's a gentleman who sings in there that they just thought was the greatest thing ever. So we made several trips back trying to see a show that he was in.
Yeah. I don't always have that problem, but that's funny.
Yeah. It was we had a great time. It was just very relaxing, just change things on the fly as we needed to, slept in days if we needed to, got out early if we could, changed fast passes, and just really tried to enjoy just being there.
So even though it was crowded, you were able to make some on-the-fly decisions that worked out for you? Was it restaurants or fast passes or something?
Yeah, absolutely. It wasn't difficult at all.
That's good to know, because that spring break is like the next busiest time next to Christmas.
Yeah, and I think the fact, because it is spread out amongst several weeks for the country, and it's not just everybody having the same week off. I think that just makes it a little bit better. Where Christmas week, it's you can't beat it.
Yeah. Well, this is the part of the show I like to get all the tips from you.
Okay,
Alisa. Like, what's kind of like a must do for adults? You guys are mostly an adult crew going down.
Must do is definitely hitting some of the lounges.
Yeah.
Just going in, enjoying them, trying out, even just having some of your meals there.
Right.
because they usually all have some really good menus. And it just gets you out of the crowds a little bit.
Yeah. Do you go as hard as you used to?
No.
You slowed it down.
In your mind, you think you're going to, but then it's midday and you're like, I need a nap.
Really? You can do that? That's good. I actually did. I think I did that this time. One time in the 2 weeks I was down there.
Napped?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I don't know if I fully fell asleep, but I kind of laid down and rested. I think we were going out late that night. It's the time when I don't know, do you like to rope drop and get to the park early?
I do, but we rarely make it to rope drop.
Okay.
Just trying to get everybody out the door.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe with the girls too, right? Get everyone. I get that. Well, we'll do that, but I still like to do some of the late nights too. So yeah, it's a good idea to go back to the room and chill a little bit. Get your feet ready for the next marathon walk.
Exactly. Because you walk a ton and you think, oh, we're just going to go from here to here. And you forget just really how far that is.
Well, tell me, did you learn anything new on this trip?
I don't think so. Even with doing the Keys to the Kingdom.
Oh yeah.
I don't know that I learned anything new, but just definitely experienced new things and in different ways.
Yeah.
And I think that's why we enjoy going back so much, because it's never the same trip.
Well, would you go back to the Polynesian?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Where does Polynesian rank in your favorite resorts?
Oh, it's probably in my top 5. My heart just belongs to the boardwalk.
Okay.
I think that's the first resort that we stayed at. I just love the location and just the feel and having the boardwalk to go back to and walk at night.
Absolutely. Yeah. So you stay at the beach club?
We have.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's funny because I don't get the same feeling there.
Really? So you like the boardwalk better than the beach club?
I do. I don't know if it's just nostalgia for me or what it is.
Yeah, I think they're both great. Like I love that area for sure. Mm-hmm. What's some of your best advice for a newbie going to Disney World? What's some of your best tips and strategies?
Definitely plan. Just definitely, read up because there's so much to do.
Right.
But don't try and do it all in your first trip.
Boy, we hear that a lot.
You just can't, and you won't enjoy it. Just know that you'll be back and that there's always something new to try, experience, especially if you're going with kids. As they get older, things just change and you experience them in different ways.
Yeah.
Relax and enjoy it too.
Yeah.
Like take in what you're hearing, what you're seeing, the foods that you're eating, because it can be overwhelming.
That's for sure. That is a good tip. We hear that a lot. I think that's very wise. Was there anything that you didn't know before you took the trip that you found out while you were there? I
guess threw me for a loop a little bit was staying at the Polynesian and trying to get to Epcot. I thought, oh, this is going to be so easy. But it really wasn't, because you either had to get on the monorail and go all the way around to the TTC and then get off and get on monorail to Epcot.
Right.
Or you had to walk over to the TTC and get on the monorail there, which seems rather easy. But most of the time, if you were trying to do it in the morning, there was major crowds at the TTC trying to get through security.
And was there a bus to Epcot?
There is no bus to Epcot from the Polynesian, which I did not know.
Right.
So that was the only thing that we were like, we, kind of figuring that out on the fly.
You should have asked me, Alisa. I knew that. I knew this.
Yeah. So I think that was our only, surprise. was that.
I think I probably would have shared that at some point in the 227 episodes.
You hear sometimes what you want to hear. I probably heard it, wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah, it's an easy walk though to the TTC. Especially from the DVC side. All right. Thanks so much for coming on the show. And was there anything else that you wanted to add? Did we cover everything?
I think we covered everything.
Perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
So when's your next trip?
We are going in October, and I'll actually be down there for my 50th birthday.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're going to be there for the real thing. You're not going to fake it.
The real thing, yes. And my husband is treating me to Victoria and Albert's for my birthday.
All right. Have you been there before?
Never been there before.
Me either. That's one that I've never done.
Yeah, so that'll be new.
That's the biggie, right?
That is the biggie, yes.
Well, congratulations.
It's a once in a lifetime.
Big congratulations. Where are you going to stay?
We are staying at the Boardwalk.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your favorite place?
My favorite place.
Perfect for your birthday. Is it just you and your husband, or?
Well, my girls are planning on going right now, but my older daughter is starting college. Right. So we're going to kind of have to wait to see what her schedule's like, whether or not she can actually go.
October, right. As a freshman, that's tough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She likes to think she's going to be able to go, but the reality may be a little bit different.
I think you might be right for October. Well, thanks so much for coming on and listening to our show. And
absolutely.
Stay in touch.
All right. And thank you so much for having me. It was great talking to you.
Thank you so much.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
All right, Alisa, thank you so much for coming on to the podcast. You are an awesome super geek, and you guys, you really taught us about how to really relax and stroll and just have a good time with your adult family. Like I could totally relate to what you were talking about there. You tour Disney World a lot like we do these days, and I feel so bad. I got to apologize to Brianna Lopez. And last week I played her intro on the podcast, and then I attributed it to her good friend, Brandy Walsh. And so I got her confused, and I didn't recognize it till after I was listening back, and it was too late, really. Actually, I was exhausted Sunday night. So I got to give you an apology, Brianna, but I am actually really excited to play this Facebook clip because I know you're going in July, and I'm so glad you were able to join me. I know you weren't sure if you could join me on Friday night, but I'm so glad you did. I'm having so much fun with Facebook Live. We're having awesome chats with you guys. It's so cool that you can bring someone on live and chat with them. And this is a little representation of what we're doing. And I think we're doing either Thursday or Friday night. I don't know, this week. Actually, I'm not. Oh, yeah, this week, actually, I'm getting together over at Auntie Judy's house, Mom and I, and we're going to record Facebook Live from Auntie Judy's next Friday night. We're going to have pizza. And come on and check us out, Facebook Friday Night Live. But for now, let's listen to this fun chat with Brianna Lopez. So tell me, you're going in July?
July 2nd through July 14th. Yes.
Wow. That's 12 nights?
Yeah. So, 12 nights, 13 days.
Wow. So where are you staying?
So this is a lot of firsts for me. So Art of Animation is where I'm staying. First time I'm on property.
First time on property?
Yes. I went when I was young, and we never stayed on property. So this is the first time, and then 2 times before this. So this is the first time, and I'm super excited.
Oh, yeah, that is very exciting. Now, you've been before. When was the last time you were in Disney World?
December 2016 was the last time we went. I actually surprised my boyfriend with, for his birthday, we were going to Disney World.
Yeah.
So we went December 2016. Before that is my 21st birthday was March 2016. And then I was itching for another Disney trip. And my boyfriend was like, why don't we just go next summer? In last summer. And I was like, yes, please. Need it. I need it.
So it's just you and your boyfriend going?
Yes, me and my boyfriend. Yes, we have a lot of fun together. He's my person I can just tug along and just kind of where I want to go, and he's like, sure. I'm like, let's go.
Has he been before?
Yeah, he used to go a bunch of times when he was younger, and then when he was in high school, he went a lot with the band.
Okay.
When he was part of band, and so he's been a bunch of times. But he says it's always a different experience with me because I'm just crazy about Disney, and then he's and then he became crazy about Disney, so we always have to go now. So
I think so, and I think for guys, I'll say I think when your wife or boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever is excited about something, it makes it fun for you.
extra fun.
Right?
I kind of made him a
so.
Disney geek. So.
Nice. Well, good for you. And EJ is listening. She's watching.
Hi, EJ. I can't see the comments, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you see him? I can see him coming in.
Well, because it's sideways. Maybe if I change it, no.
No, you're sideways. It's all right.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't know.
All right. So, where are you staying? You're staying at Art of Animation, you said, right?
Yeah. So we're staying at Art of Animation. We're staying at the Little Mermaid area, which I'm excited because I love Little Mermaid. She's one of my favorites too. And yeah, I'm very like in your face Disney too. Like I love like in your face Disney.
Yeah.
So I understand when people want to stay a little, like the higher end ones and they have like subtle Disney, but I like in your face Disney. So I'm super excited.
Why are you such a Disney fan?
I don't know. I've always loved Disney. I've always watched the movies. They're my favorite movies to watch. I think it started from I went when I was 5 years old, when I turned 5.
Yeah. And
then we just didn't go again. And then my dad said, for your 21st birthday, you can go anywhere you want. For me, my sister, and then my brother's not even 21 yet. But and he was like, Vegas, like, it's like Vegas. And I was like, no, Disney World. We're going to Disney World. So
nice.
That's where it started.
Yeah.
And then I just had to go again. So I surprised my boyfriend, and he was excited. So.
All right. Yeah. Well, what do you got booked for restaurants? Did you do some ADRs? Or?
I did do some ADRs. So, of course, I'm an avid listener. So, Ohana is going to be one.
All right.
What else do I have? I have Ohana for breakfast and dinner. I'm not going to get my little book. I have Beergrass breakfast. That's from the podcast, too. So we can get in early and try to ride Seven Doors Mine Train. But we don't know yet. It's going to be 4th of July. We're going to be there.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
My boyfriend wanted that. He loves crowds. He's like, I just want to be a part of something. I love the crowd. I'm like, Are you sure? So I have that one. Sci-Fi Dine-In. So, and then Ohana again. Oh, and then we have Bon Voyage breakfast. It's the one with Little Mermaid and Rapunzel.
Oh, you must have EJ for your travel agent.
I do. I told her too. I was like, Ryan. That's definitely because of her.
Does your boyfriend know about this?
Yes. Well, yes and no. We'll see.
Well, okay. So Kevin Curtis Allen is asking a question. He wants to know if you're going to be Disney bounding.
No, I don't have. I mean, Disney bounding is where you're subtly doing the Disney character.
You're not going to be subtle at all?
No, I have Mickey's on my shirt and everything, and I have a Minnie Mouse on my shirt. And
Maleficent ears.
Like I said, I don't do subtle. I do like in your face Disney. I'm drinking out of a Mickey, Minnie. Like I don't know how people. I try. I'm gonna try.
You better bring lots of money for merchandise.
You have no idea. I tell my friends, I'm like, if you want to hang out, let's come to my house and drink a cheap bottle of wine. Don't tell Brandy. She loves wine. I mean, I love wine too, but she teaches me about wine. So.
Well, did she teach you which lounges to go to?
She wants to go to I was listening to the podcast this morning, the end of it. It was Wine Bar George.
Yeah.
She really wants to do that. She's excited.
Yeah.
My boyfriend doesn't drink. I mean, he doesn't mind that I don't drink.
Yeah.
He doesn't care. He's like, you drink whatever you want. But once I start drinking wine, I'm just.
Well, you know what? You don't have to drink to go to lounges, Just,
that's true.
Right? They're fun to relax and chill out.
Yeah.
And they have great food, too.
Yeah, I'm still a newbie. So every single time you'll talk about the lounge, I'm like, where are they?
Oh, I guess I got to be more descriptive, huh?
Well, yeah, I mean, not that, but just like, they're like the Nomad Lounge near like Animal Kingdom. I'm like, where? I can't imagine in my head. I'm like, where is that?
All right, I'll tell you. So when you come into Animal Kingdom, Pandora is going to be, where the Tree of Life is, right?
Yeah, so the left, right?
You just hang a left at the Tree of Life, and then another left, and Nomad Lounge is on the right-hand side. And the Pandora is going to be right in front of you then.
Oh, okay. Is it in Pandora?
The Nomad Lounge is in right in the beginning. There's a bridge there that goes into Pandora. And the Tiffin's restaurant and the Nomad Lounge is right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that sounds great. We'll probably chill around there for a little bit. But like I said, I won't want to do anything for the rest of the day. I'll just... and he's going to have to drag me back.
So do you have a list of your must-dos?
I took me forever to do this. I spent 2 nights on it, so it's not that much, but it took me 2 nights to write everything. So I haven't done that. Must-dos, though. I'm still a newbie, so people don't go crazy, but I haven't tried a Dole Whip or a citrus swirl.
Yeah. Those are good.
I've never tried a cronut.
Yes.
No.
I love when I talk to listeners that listen to the show a lot, and they say stuff back to us from the show. I always get a kick out of that.
I'm like, I need to know the opinion. Citrus swirl. Like a Dole Whip. Which one? I'm like, what team am I on?
We gotta learn.
You put a vote up, and I was like,
yeah. Well, we're gonna find out. Maybe you can say both. It's okay. We just like to have fun.
Yeah. Well, I don't like a bunch. I don't like a bunch of pineapple stuff. So I'm just like, I don't know.
And they changed They changed the citrus swirl, but I think they have both of them now. They have the tart one and the sweet one now.
Yeah. Probably try both.
Yeah.
Someone told me, or there was like a rumor that it went away, or was that true? It went away
in like a week. Yeah, it was like a week, and then it came back. Right.
I think I was freaking out. I was like, I missed my chance. Oh no!
I know it.
It's very sad.
It's back. Well, what's some of your favorite kind of foods?
Everything.
All right, they have everything.
I love. I mean, I guess I'm not. I can't. I love it, but I can't eat it. I'm lactose intolerant, so I guess dairy.
No ice cream. That's sad.
No, I'll still eat it. I'll just take my medication.
Okay.
Yeah, probably. Ohana. I am like water mouth. I mean, I'm just like over the pot stickers. I am just so like dumplings and noodles and all of that. I'm just like every single time I think about it, I just want to drool.
Have you been there before?
No, I've never been there. The only thing we did last time when we went is the Hoop to Do review.
Okay. Well, that was a good one.
Drinking, but it sounds like it.
I'm having a little Phantasmic. See, I got a little Phantasmic wine glass. This has got. It's got the light on it.
What are you drinking out of there?
This is a delicious red. It's real fancy.
Oh, box wine. Yeah.
Don't tell Brandy.
It's funny. Me and Brandy were talking about your jam jar, and she was like, "It's right here."
She's making fun of my jam jar?
No, she was just saying we carry it too.
Oh, really?
Yes, we carry your jam. Every single time I pass it in the aisle, I'm like, "Geeking on Walt Disney World." That's him.
That's it. Well, man, I am so excited for you. You are a lot of fun to talk to.
No. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm very in people's face. I try not to be. I try to be a little...
You gotta tone it down? No. When you come on the show, I want you to bring all your stories, all your firsts.
I'm a crier too, so I'm gonna talk about how much I cry too.
Nice. Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna cry when I see the castle. I'll probably cry during the fireworks. I've never seen Happily Ever After. I'll probably cry then.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun trip report to do because you're gonna have such a great time.
Yeah, I'll try not to cry. I'm meeting EJ too, so I'll try not to cry when I.
You're gonna be there when all the geeks are there too.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think it's just EJ.
No,
maybe Holly too.
Yeah, Jennifer. There's gonna be a bunch of them there in August. Oh no, you're gonna be there in July.
Oh. Yeah, in July.
No, they're gonna be there in August. Yeah, that's right. Well, who knows? We always have somebody in the park.
That's true. But that's exciting that I get to meet EJ. Like,
yeah.
When she told me she was going, she like texted me. She's like, "Wait, aren't you going?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then we like sent like these little gifts to each other.
Oh my God, you guys got very similar personalities.
I love talking to her. She is.
Are you guys gonna do something together?
I don't know. I really want to ride the Toy Story Slinky Dog coaster with her.
That would be cool.
I don't know. I don't know if we'll be in that park the same day, but we're definitely going to be in Magic Kingdom, I think. But her and my boyfriend are big Toy Story people. So
I was going to say, you know what? I want to apologize for her in advance. She might ignore you altogether when she hits that Toy Story Land.
Oh yeah, she's like,
Exactly.
Yeah, me and her husband will be like, where did our house go?
Exactly.
I have to take a photo of him and be like, have you seen this person? I know. Yeah, my boyfriend is very Toy Story. That's like,
oh wow, you guys are gonna.
I got specially made ears. They're not here yet. Hopefully they'll be there. But it has she hand paints them. She's on Etsy, but I got Buzz and Woody in one side, and then the aliens on the other, and then it says Andy on the back. So I'm excited for those.
Outstanding! I'm so glad you're getting to see Toy Story Land. That's cool.
I know, and we got a fast pass. I told my boyfriend that we're gonna have to run when we get to the park so we can ride Toy Story Mania, because we didn't get a fast pass for it because we're only spending one morning in Hollywood, like the beginning. The rest of the times will be extra magic hours or half days in Hollywood Studios. So we didn't get fast passes for that. So we're going to have to bolt. And he was like, we have to run. I was like, we're going to bolt. Yeah.
Well, Chad and both Sarah are saying they're going to be there in July also. When are you going to be there in July? What's your dates? You're July 4th. You're going to be there, right?
July 2nd is when we arrive. And then we leave July 14th. Yes.
So she's going to be there half the month, guys. So if you're there the first half of the month, you'll be able to see her. Say hi. Yeah. Send me pictures. Send me pictures. Yeah. I love pictures of Geek Meets.
I hope I get a picture like Aunt Judy did.
It's one of these days.
Yes. I saw a funny one where there's a girl going down Splash Mountain and she had the person in front of her like death grip, and she's like, I'll do that. But I'm a face cover. Like you said, Lindsay, one time. I do that. I'm going to try not to.
Yeah, we didn't see Lindsay's face till she was about 16 years old.
You wouldn't know she went on the trip till then. So.
She had her head down. I got the proof.
Yes, I know. I'm going to try not to because I am a... so I have to... I'm just going to be looking every which way and I'm going to be like, get my face. Get my face. So.
Oh wow, Brianna, it's been fun talking to you. I'm excited to do your trip report. All right, when you get back.
Me too. I'm gonna talk so long; it's gonna be like a 2-hour thing.
All right, I'll be ready. I can do 2 hours. We can break a record. We can bring lots of fun stories. All right. I
will.
And we'll go through that whole thing.
I'm excited. So
great talking to you, sweetheart. We'll see you.
I'll see you later. Good. Bye.
Bye, honey. All right. That was fun.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Wow, how much fun is Brianna going to be when I bring her on to do her trip report? I cannot wait to do that. Well, it'll be, towards the end of July before I get a chance to do that. But it's going to be so much fun talking about a trip, especially because it's her first time being on property. I can't wait to ask her what she thinks of the resorts on property, that she finally gets a chance to do that. She is so much fun, so much energy. I told her, bring me stories for you guys. So that will be lots of fun doing your trip reports. I had like 6 or 7 of you guys contact me this week to do trip reports. So we're going to get together with you guys really soon so that I can do some roundtables and get as many of you on to do trip reports. And those are lots of fun to do. But you know what else is fun? Being a Disney World expert travel agents, we're official Fairy Tale Concierge travel agents along with EJ Cruz and Jennifer Galambos. Fairy Tale Concierge is an authorized Disney vacation planner agency. Well, let's develop your plan. Let me tell you why you should use us as your travel agent. Well, first, we're experts in Disney World. We've been podcasting about Disney World for over 4 years, and we're going to Disney World for over 19 years. We've stayed at practically all of the resorts, and we've eaten at most of the restaurants, and we'll help you maximize your fun and enjoyment of the resorts and parks. We'll help you book the best resort and vacation package to fit your individual needs, including any discounts that Disney World and Fairy Tale is offering, and park tickets will be all packed up there, and we'll put a nice package together for you guys. We'll teach you how to leverage the FastPass system, the My Disney Experience app, and we'll help you book the best dining reservations so you can get the most out of your days in the parks without waiting in those long lines. Guys, you got to have a plan. We'll help you put together that plan. We'll teach you the best ways to tour the parks, leveraging our experience and your individual choices. Something I think is really important beyond our expertise is collaborating with us. You'll have a ton of fun chatting with Mama and Judy, and together you'll brainstorm and book a magical trip for you and your family. If you're listening to podcasts for trip advice, you can save a lot of time with our free personal offer. You can schedule time with Mama, Judy, and I and get our expert advice. We'll listen to your individual needs and we'll do all of the planning work for you, including dining reservations, fast passes, and booking your trip. Email Mama and Judy at travelingtierras@gmail.com. That's traveling without the G. tierras@gmail.com, or go to our website geekinonwdw.com/advice, and we'll get in touch with you to set up a free phone call. Hey, this morning I bought a brand new WordPress template for my podcast and my website geekinonwdw.com. Go out there and check it out. Let me know. It's kind of a little bit of a work in progress. I'm going to be adding to it, but I like this very clean. I got to get my logo on there and that kind of stuff. But you'll be able to sign up for our Geek and Gazette, which I'm going to tell you about right now. Hey, you guys know the best part about podcasting and our show are the friends we meet and the trip ideas we share. I'm going to tell you a couple of ways that you can join our amazing Geekin family. And one of them is our Geek and Gazette. It's our newsletter. Each week, we'll send out an email that has our favorite news story from Walt Disney World, a planning or money saving tip, and something interesting that our community is talking about. When we've got a discount from Fairy Tale Concierge, we'll let you know about that. And when you sign up for the email list, you're going to get a planning spreadsheet that we use to plan and track our days, ADRs, fast passes, park hours, and which park we're in. You know, it's really convenient to text that as a PDF to everyone in your party. That way they got it on their phone and you can stay all together on what is going on with your plan. You'll get a travel packing checklist. And I got so many things to remember, and I love checklists. You don't want that horrible feeling on the way to the airport that you forgot something. So go out to the website. It's got a new face on it. It's called geekinonwdw.com, and you can sign up for it. It's actually a big banner up on the top now where you can sign up for our Geek and Gazette. And do go out there and try that. I'd really love for a couple of you guys to sign up for the Geek and Gazette just to make sure the change in my website didn't negatively impact the Geek and Gazette. Well, you hear us talking about our Facebook group all the time because it is amazing. We got an amazing Geekin family on Facebook. It's a closed and private group. The geeks, boy, they give me some great feedback on the quality of positive discussions that we have maintained in our group, and lots of friends have met through our podcast. They're getting together with these organic trips to meet each other in the parks. It's so exciting. We got something going on in August where EJ and Jennifer are going to be down there, and also in December. I hope I can get down there in December. I'm starting to work on Mama. I told her if the travel agency can start making some money, we can actually, that's kind of the thing why we're doing the travel agency, quite honest with you guys. So we can have more fun down in the parks and meet you guys. And so I'm hoping, come on, book with us so we can go in December and get those pictures with you guys down there. Well, hey, also on the Facebook group, if you want to qualify for that, you got to have a passion for Walt Disney World and your vacations. You listen to our show and you've got a fun and positive attitude. Sometimes I get someone that asks to come into our group. It asks like 3 questions. If they don't answer the questions, I actually don't accept them into the group. So search for the group on Facebook, request an invite, and once you're inside, please introduce yourself so you can all say hi. Give us those 3 fun Disney World facts about yourself and tell us a little bit about your Disney experience, and we will all say hi and get to be friends there. All right. I told you about the Friday night Facebook Live. Well, we're going to do it this Friday. I've been doing the last few weeks on Friday night, and I've tried Thursday night, but this week it's going to be Friday night over at Auntie Judy's. I just heard. I'm so excited. We're going to get pizza. We are going to talk to you guys live from Auntie Judy's living room. It's a lot of fun talking about your upcoming trip. Maybe you can ask me a question about your trip. How about a recent trip you just got back to, a little mini trip report? Those are awesome interactions. I am totally loving that Friday Night Live Facebook. So come join us this Friday night, probably around 7 p.m. Eastern. The other thing I'm thinking about doing is a theme for each week, and I'll pick a topic to chat with you about. I'll ask you during the week. Maybe we'll pick a topic, something simple. Hey, what's your favorite restaurant? And we'll bring you on to talk about that. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Come join me on Facebook Live. If you've got a question for me or the show, email me at kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com. You can message me on the Twitter, geekinonwdw, Twitter. Voicemail recording. We've got one. It's called Geek Speak. I can't wait to hear some of you guys down in the parks giving us a little mini trip report. If you got a question, again, you can call in that at 860-294-4774. If you call that in, I'll play it on the podcast. So that's your chance to be a guest on the podcast. Oh, how can you support our show? I just got a couple more iTunes reviews. So awesome. They were very nice. Thank you guys. Thanks to CBB Dale, who wrote Best Disney or Any Subject Podcast. Wow, that's awesome. They just wrote Go Geeks. So that is awesome. It's a 5-star iTunes review. Thank you so much. Also, Overstocked Mommy just wrote great podcast, ! I really love the trip reports and the roundtable discussions. Keep them coming. Thanks. Well, Overstocked Mommy, I plan on keeping them coming because it's so much fun doing this podcast. You guys are engaging with me all day, every day. Thanks for retweeting our Twitter posts and sharing our Facebook episode postings. Telling your Geekin' friends is the best way to support our show. Or you can forward the Geekin' Gazette newsletter email to your friends and tell them to go check us out. Maybe they need a travel agent. Send that over to them. Give them that information, especially those people who are never been to Disney World. We get some of those. I get those people at work that walk up to us or friends at church all the time. Those are definitely people that need our service to go on their first Disney World and then become part of our Geekin' family. Well, thanks for geeking on Walt Disney World with us. We really appreciate you listening and geeking with us every single day. We love you, geeks. Have a magical day, and I hope all your dreams come true.
Because I said when you had sent that message about use your iPhone earbuds, I said, oh, that has a microphone.
You learned something, right? That's great. I know
My family was helping me out.
For real. That's a very good one. All right, I'm ready. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Okay.
All right, Kurt.
You can hang on for a second.
Okay.
We're good. Yeah, that was.
Right.
We will. Like I said, I think I just posted in our Facebook group. I've got 5 shows.
Okay.
Already recorded, which is the most I've ever done.
So you put it out there, and everybody was like, I want to talk to you.
Oh, this is funny. I just got a message. Hello, friend. Sorry to bother you. I am an Amazon seller. Are you interested to review our product?
No.
Never got that one before from from China. I'll probably usually you don't have to wait this long for a show of yours to come out, but this time it might be a little while. So
that's okay.
Yeah,
no problem.
You'll be surprised. And what I'll do is I'll message you, or even if you think of it, send me a picture, because I usually like to post a picture in our Facebook group.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I can do that.
When I do, give me a nice family shot or something, and I'll put that.
I will. I'll find one from the trip.
We
of
do
the 5 of us.
That, and that's about it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for having me. It was great talking to you.
Thanks. Same here. Thanks for reaching out to me. All right.
Take care.
Have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.